Okay, assalamu alaikum. Alright, so if you guys can hear me, let me know. It's going to do a tour again of this place. Okay, so this is from this side. Okay, so over here, this is called the Mihrab of Zakaria. The Mihrab of Zakaria. It has nothing to do with Zakaria alayhi salam. So over here, it's the Mihrab of Zakaria, that area. So you can see that clear, that kind of window there, the Mihrab of Zakaria. One second, let me just share this on Facebook. That's called the Mihrab of Zakaria.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was basically part that was built in the time of the Crusaders when they came here.
Yes.
And Salahuddin Ayyub left it here. Yeah, so you can see that kind of design. Very different designs you can see.
Yes.
This looks very new, you can see.
Yeah.
Very new. That looks very old. Designs over there. Yeah. Now these over here, these pillars over here, these are Roman, these are.
Yeah, they're different.
Yeah, these are Roman. So the temple that was destroyed, that was over here, the Roman temple.
That's
Yeah.
remnants of the base stones.
That's it. So what they say basically is that these pillars that were here, there was a battle in the time of the Prophet ﷺ between the Persians and the Romans. And the Quran mentions it in Surah Rum. One of the opinions is that this was the location. So this is where the Persians came, and this was the closest land. Yeah, the closest land to the Muslims, and this was the place that was destroyed. Persians destroyed it, and then 9 years later, the Christians took it back again. The Byzantines. Wa alaikum assalam, everyone. So you can see this. So these are the kind of things that, it shows you that Muslims, they didn't destroy everything, they actually reused it. Yeah, so reused it. Yeah, so you can see over there, Masjid Al-Aqsa there, very beautiful, very nice. Yeah, so as you're saying, behind there, that's where behind that's where you can actually go there. But it's just the main roads, really.
Yes, I know.
It's just the main roads.
And cemetery. Is that cemetery? No.
Yeah, cemetery's over here.
Probably.
Over here. The Jewish cemetery is there that way,
Right.
under there. Yeah. So they believe that being buried there is the most honorable thing that you can ever have. So people are paid thousands of shekels to be buried there. Okay, so these are skylines, these are. Yeah. These are skylines. It goes down to the Marwani. So in the Marwani, so you can see that they built these. Yeah, are they for fresh air?
Ventilation as well as, yes, as well as light. And
so would you give planning permission for this to be built?
Inshallah.
So if there's anyone who wants to ask any questions about this place, yeah, you can ask, inshallah. Hopefully I should be able to answer questions. So again, this is the fort. So this was built over time, and many of the cities of the past, they were like forts. So they were like castles for protection purposes, security. So you can see this is this side of the mosque, and this is called the Qibli Masjid. Right now, all of this is Aqsa. I keep saying this, and there's a common misconception going around that this is only the Masjid, or the Dome of the Rock is only the Masjid. No, all of it's Masjid Aqsa, all of it is. And over here you have, the archers used to stand over here, and they used to do their thing. Yeah, you can actually climb on top of that. Now, I don't know if there's any steps or anything. You have to do some sort of a jump, if you're good at that kind of stuff. Yeah, so over here arches would have been over here. Again, yeah, you scared of heights?
Oh.
No, okay, so you can check it out. So you can see that's where the excavation is taking place.
Aha. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Let me just have a check. Oi, Bismillah. Alright, guys. Okay, so as you can see down there, the excavation's taking place. So you see what they're digging up? This was like the old kind of, almost like Roman. Yeah, could have even been late Muslim. So that's what they're excavating. Underneath Masjid Aqsa, they've actually built big, or they've dug out big tunnels. And if there is ever an earthquake, then it's a fear that a lot of the masjid will actually collapse. And maybe that's one of the plans. So is any one of you guys scared of heights? Are you guys scared of heights? Yeah, so here, this is an open area. Normally in Ramadan, they have all of this. They have, well, that area there, they have it all shaded. So they have temporary shades up. Can you get up? Go on out there, go for it.
No, I'll give it. Find a bit of corner.
Yeah, so these are original bricks, but these were built later on. Yeah, well, a lot of this was rebuilt at the time of the Ottomans. So Ottomans, a lot of recycling takes place as well. Yeah, so you see a lot of these shapes around here. And as you can see over there, you can see a lot of Christian symbols and buildings over there. There's different types of churches, denominations over here. So behind me you can see Masjid Al-Aqsa, the Dome of the Rock. Okay, here's maybe a better view. Alright, there you go. See all the houses there. So people live like that over here. This area. You can see how thick those walls are. Yeah, you're not to go inside the churches. So the tourist areas, they allow you to enter. Still no luck?
Nope. Oh.
Should be able to get up here, can't you?
I need it.
I think it's saying you can't. It's,
Oh, you can't climb.
yeah, you can't climb. So there's a sign there.
Before I...
Can't climb on the walls. Yeah, mamnu. Okay, let's have a look at this side. So those are all the olive trees I showed you guys yesterday. Yeah, what is that?
Life block is never...
What do you think that is?
You know, drainage maybe? And then the steps down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe a different defense. Yeah, the levels at the top.
Okay, so I'll show you guys. So you can see over there, you have these old excavations that have been done. Old places, temples, and because there's a lot of history here. And you can see those, all that over there. Basically, that's all graves of Jews. So they're recent, they're not like very old. They're recent. Yeah, Sabil Travels is a good group. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so as you can see, and that's I'm going to show you that next time, inshallah, when we do a visit of the graves. So below is the graves, and as I mentioned to you guys before, there's like many graves of Sahaba here. So there seems to be some old writing here. I don't know if you guys can make it out. Okay, it says something I can't read it properly. So it looks like some old, and this is old graffiti etched into the wall. Yeah, so here clearly you can see the two together. Yeah, it's the two together there. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. So these are the big boulders, as you can see. Now a lot of people, they claim when they visit here, they say Sulaiman alayhi salam got the jinns to build these, but it doesn't seem to be very accurate, and they don't seem to be fitted together nicely. See, have you seen the ones over here? They don't seem to be fit together perfectly.
No.
It seems like they've just stuck them together.
Yeah. The line's not right, and then
Compared to the ones we saw.
The staggered, yeah, they're not what they call bonding. The staggered bond is not strong, is it?
Yeah.
It's not overlapping. That's like the granite uneven, isn't it? That's the thing here around here. They dealt with the.
Yeah, so it looks like a very recent thing that was done.
thought.
Yeah, very recent.
Inside.
Yeah, so you've got over all of this as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say things like Sulaiman al-Islam built this, but again, we don't have proof for this. And as Muslims, we should be careful of just saying things that aren't verified. Yeah, it sounds very nice, and then when they find that humans can build things like this, they don't need the aid of jinns, then it just makes it seem a bit silly. So at the moment it's very hot today. So the temperature is about, I think the last time I checked was about 31. It was about 31 on my one. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. Are you guys enjoying yourself? Aren't you guys tired? Good, you're clever, you wear hats, you're clever.
What's down here?
So this is the entrance to Marwani. So they built this recently. Because they found it, that Marwani, they found it very recently.
We want to go back.
Go back there.
Why do you want to go home for? Yeah, trust me, it's hot here. The sun is different over here. I think it's because it's arid, it's quite arid. So the heat. Have you noticed this color of the sky here is different from this is the one. Oh, you mean the Muslims close it? Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah.
There used to be entrances here.
Okay.
Yeah, these arches.
And even the arch here.
There used to be arches. So it used to be open. It was like very open, lots of breeze going through. And on that side as well, there's all these arches. So the Muslims had made it very open. And on that side. But then when the Crusaders, when the place became,
Conquered and stuff.
no, after it was taken back, then it was susceptible to Crusader attacks again.
Okay.
So Salahuddin Ayyubi just said, you know what, just close all off. Yeah.
Make it stronger.
Yeah, make it stronger. That was the fear. But you can see, and this is like closed off. Muslims didn't even know that this existed. Imagine that.
So what? This was all up to here or something?
That's what, yeah.
Probably extended across.
Yeah, that's what it seems.
The ground was going all the way across.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an arch. It looks like a natural arch over there, which may have been a passage that side of the far end. But these.
Yeah.
So a walking one, and cargo and other things maybe.
Okay, so
How long
carry
ago
on.
was this discovered?
This was Abir said when she was young. So Abir is in her 40s.
Dad, look.
Yeah.
I pulled this off the tree.
Why?
See?
You're gonna take it home, plant it.
I'm gonna give it a go.
You can grow, you know, you can grow.
It's you know, like you see tadpoles.
Yeah.
You know, like with the little tail in it.
So this is a nice place to bring your families as well and your children.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, take that, and you can try planting.
And here again, you can see olives. Yeah, I don't advise you to eat the olives. They're not ready. Yeah, these are olives. These are. Don't eat them. They're bitter.
That's olive tree. These are olive. This is olive tree.
So in the Quran, Allah mentions teen was zaytun.
Yeah.
This is zaytun. This is zaytun.
Take that. Put that in your diary.
So they get these. They crush these and they make olive
And
oil
write
from them.
story. Put that in your diary. Yeah. Now you can have that.
So this is in Ramadan. This is like packed out.
Okay.
Yeah, people.
It's like external lights and just sort of.
Yeah, so they have all this
Yeah, sure.
set up. You know, I think if it was more open to the world, this place, it wouldn't. I don't think it'd be like this. They'd have to make a lot of changes to cater for everyone, like Makkah and Medina. Think about it. The streets are so narrow and small. Health and safety, they're very dangerous for them. So if you think about it, Indonesia doesn't come here. That's like one of the biggest populations of Muslims in the world.
Oh, really?
Pakistan doesn't come here. So obviously the Middle Eastern countries can't come here. But if they had access, if it was open for them to visit, I think they have to make a lot of changes. They have to make a lot of changes. Yeah, so these are the old olive trees of Masjid Al-Aqsa. And in the Quran mentions about in Surah Nur, if anyone knows the ayah number, there's no price for them, of the olive tree. Does anyone know the ayah number in Surah Nur where Allah mentions about the olive tree? Who can quickly find it? Yeah, so Allah mentions there that the oil comes from a tree which doesn't have an eastern quality olive oil. Olives come from this area. Is tap water safe to drink? Yes, safe to drink, but it's something that we're used to drinking. It's not the same taste. It's a kind of muddy taste. So preferably you should drink bottled water. Okay, so if you look over there, you can see those gold. I'm trying to see if we can go there. The gold dome buildings there. So those are Orthodox Christian. Yeah, Orthodox Christian churches. Is there any access here? Okay, we're going to try to come here. Surah of Nur, verse 35, yeah? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You're very fast, Fahim. You're too fast. Yeah, so that verse, yeah. الشجرة الشرقية والغربية يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار. That its oil is so bright that even if fire doesn't touch it, it still glows. Alaikum assalam. Are there any tunnel digging under the Masjid Al-Aqsa? Yes. Yes, there is, and I showed it earlier on. So you'll have to rewind the video and you can actually see tunnel digging or excavation. Nice breeze, huh? Okay, these are excellent places. So you can see over there, there is basically the Christian Orthodox. They have those kind of domes. And this is Masjid Al-Aqsa over here, the Dome of the Rock. So they say that when Abdul Malik So he didn't demolish the churches, he left them. He made the dome of the rock. So it was supposed to be like a piece for the entire area. Yeah, so that was the gold on the top wasn't there before. It never used to be gold. That's a recent thing, that is. Yeah, so that's done by the Jordanian government. Okay, wa alaikum assalam. Navjote Singh Raja. Okay. Aliyu, if I hear a sound but I'm not sure if I passed, didn't feel something coming out, wind, or if I'm not sure if I passed, didn't feel something coming out, wind, or if any in my stomach, yes, you consider your wudu to be done. Although that was a bit random, I was trying to figure out what that question has to do with Masjid Aqsa. And then finally, I worked it out.
Whoa! Come on, look at this.
So here is a bit of trekking here. Okay, yeah. Okay, be careful, guys. Yeah, be careful, be careful.
Won't be like hunters.
Aye. So come on, be careful, guys. Yeah, be careful, be careful.
Won't be like hunters.
Aye. So come on, be careful. Oh.
Kids.
Yeah, slowly, slowly. Very good, very good. Wait for your sister. Okay. I'm with an organization called Sabil Travels. Yeah, Sabil Travels. So check them out. I'm going to mention near the end, I'll mention some feedback about the group, inshallah, if anyone wants to know. So near the end of my days here, I'm going to be here until Sunday, inshallah. So as you can see that over there is called Mount Olive, or Mount Olives. That's the Mount Olives there. So when you see the kind of panoramic views of Masjid Al-Aqsa, yeah, that's where they take it from. And they say Isa alayhi salam ascended from there. So somewhere around there, the mountain, that's where he ascended in the sky. That's what they say. Yeah, so you can see all those trees there. Very beautiful. Underneath, can you see all of that? Looks like boxes. I don't know if it's clear on my live stream or not. But that's basically where like I said, the Jews are buried, recent Jews. Yeah, they're buried there.
The Muslim cemeteries.
Yeah, the Muslim cemetery is just right below.
In between, right below.
Right below this wall here.
Right.
Below this. So we're going to see that, inshallah. There's two famous Sahaba who are buried here. Two famous companions of the Prophet ﷺ are buried here. And this place was visited by many Sahaba. Yeah, there are many Sahaba that actually came here. But two of the Sahaba were buried here. So you can see the plants and the trees over here. Yeah, you can see in the distance other Christian denominations as well. Yeah, so it's like Greek Orthodox, Russian, Armenian, Catholic. Yeah, there's all sorts. You can see over here. So this is why I'm going to be making a video. I'm going to show you guys in the morning of their processions that they have and the pilgrimages that they do when they come here. Quite a lot of foreigners that come to the old city as well. So I don't know if you guys know what the old city is, but I'll show you guys, inshallah. Okay, so over here, then this actually leads on to that's the Imam Ghazali place I showed you guys yesterday. Imam Ghazali place. So what do you guys think? Has anyone here been to Masjid Aqsa before? Have you guys visited it? What do you guys think? You guys want to go? Have you guys got any plans to go? Masjid Aqsa.
Very easy.
Yeah, it's all untouched. That's what I was saying to Brother Atif here. It's all untouched. But the thing is, if it is opened, inshallah, hopefully in the future, if it's opened up to the entire world to come and visit, I don't think they can keep it like this.
Yeah.
They won't be able to because, logistics and all the health and safety. Sometimes you look at it, and I try to show you guys what I mean. Because the the alleyways or the roads are actually not built for such sheer numbers. Only built for, small numbers. Yeah, so Mihrab of Zakaria. Yeah, so the Mihrab of Zakaria, it doesn't belong to Zakaria alayhi salam. It's just a name. Yeah, there's no evidence because it was built later on. And there's no evidence Zakaria alayhi salam was there. So again, these are, things that people claim about this place. So you find a lot of names which coincide with names of prophets and names of pious people of the past, but they don't necessarily represent that. It's not always the case. Yeah. You missed these places. Oh, you didn't see these places when you came. You want to go with me? Yeah, inshallah. We'll make a plan, inshallah, in the future. Next time I go, I will tell you guys, and you guys can book it as well from the place I book it with. Okay, this is a dove, an Aqsa dove, yeah.
The red plummet.
So I don't know what it's called, so you guys can have a look at that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You see them occasionally. There's not many of them.
Yeah, I think I'm sure there's a Christmas. What's it for this? Carol for this pigeon. Okay. I'm sure there's a Christmas carol that is coming to my mind, but unfortunately, I've forgotten most of it because I wasn't really interested in school. So when hymn singing time came, we used to start reading Surah Fatiha. We used to tell all the guys, everyone, read Fatiha, read Fatiha. Yeah, don't read these Christian things. Yeah, this is all Masjid Aqsa, by the way. All Masjid Aqsa. The hotel that we're staying in is basically the closest hotel you can get, right, to the mosque. It's not the best hotel in all of its amenities, right? That's gonna have to be honest about that. But for ease of access and coming and walking, it's very, very convenient. Yeah, you get breakfast, you get dinner. Mashallah, very good. So the chamber of Maryam, again, the chamber of Maryam is not the chamber of Maryam alayhi salam. Right, it's just called the chamber of Maryam, and it's just a misconception. Yeah, misconception out there about Maryam alayhi salam being there because it wasn't built at that time. Yeah, it wasn't there. So again, showing you guys. This is Imam Ghazali. Imam Ghazali used to hang around here. Salam.
No, I think
So all of this is haram. All of this is haram. All of this is considered to be the haram. Right, so you got all this area. But they don't pray here because they don't really need to pray everywhere. Partridge in a pear tree. Yes, a partridge. Is that a partridge that we saw?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a partridge. I thought, is it a partridge?
No.
Dove, it's like a dove.
This is like a dove.
No, it's slightly bigger than
It's like a batir.
Bigger than a batera.
Yeah.
Batera, yeah, type thing, bit bigger.
No, I don't think.
Does it walk on the ground or jump?
This is not a ground
Walks on the
bird.
ground.
But this was another.
Okay.
It walks on the ground.
Yeah, near the Masjid Aqsa, there are 2 graves of the prophets. So this is Imam Ghazali's place. Want to check it out?
This is Rasulullah and Islam apparently meant to have died. That's what that guy said.
Yeah, there's another story.
That was the security
Yeah,
guard.
that's Maqam Sulaiman that is over there. It's called the Maqam Sulaiman over there.
Can we go
And they've got a place, it looks like a grave.
Allah?
Yeah.
Can we go there?
We might be able to go there next time. I think it's closed now. You can check it out. Check it out. Yeah, around this area, definitely, Maryam alayhi salam was around this area of Jerusalem, Aqsa. But we know the Quran mentions about Maryam alayhi salam that she was around this area. Zakaria alayhi salam, Imran, Surah Al Imran mentions this. But we can't be 100% sure that it was this area. A lot of this area wasn't built then. It's like built later on. Again, this is all this Roman architecture. This is a Muslim. Muslims never used to build like this. So this is all Roman architecture. Very cool in here. Romans are very clever people in how they used to build. So we have this. What do you think of the architecture? This was not built. You can imagine Imam Ghazali shooting off. Should we walk outside? These domes, yeah.
You know, I've seen it done, but freehand, putting stones, and the stones will lock. And I've seen a person just do it standing for a video, just goes like, put it in here, it locks. Get to a certain degree of, they will automatically hold himself up. At 30 degrees greater.
Okay, so I don't know how much of that you guys got. But Imam Ghazali basically, he left. Imam Ghazali he leaves. When he leaves, he goes to Hajj, and then from Hajj he actually disappears somewhere. And they say he goes to Masjid Al-Aqsa. He comes here and he goes to Damascus. So he's shifting between these two places. And when he used to be in Masjid Al-Aqsa, he was basically in this area a lot. And they say that he started writing his book in this area, his Ihya Ulumuddin, famous book. This is where he started writing it. And he was here for a very long time, contemplating, and you can imagine all the peace that he was getting here. Okay, did you see the pillars of which the jinns had built? Again, there's no proof that the jinns built it. We hear from Pakistan, can't go there. Yeah, from Pakistan, unfortunately, you guys will have to miss out. You look at ease, alhamdulillah, jazakallah khair, Fahim. A well-deserved break, I think, yes, from marking all your papers. Do the visitors face any problems there? No, mostly no. Mostly, it's easy to get in. Would you say that Masjid Al-Aqsa is more spiritual than Haramain in Saudi, as a lot has changed, however, Masjid Al-Aqsa is well preserved? You know, I think a lot of people are affected by the aesthetics of things. Yeah, so like the way that things look, it kind of sets the mood. It sets the, you know, what's the word for it? The what?
Evokes emotions.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it has the ambience, you can say. Creates the ambience. So definitely, the spirituality of this place and the buildings, and you kind of see the history here as well. So, and especially if you live in the West, you live in a lot of artificiality. Now looking at these kind of things, it kind of puts a lot of things into perspective as well. But Masjid al-Haram has a totally different, in a Kaaba, you can't explain that. The spirituality there is just natural. Doesn't matter how advanced they make it. But around the Kaaba, it's just next level. Okay, wa alaikum assalam, Hashim. Okay, is it quite safe there? What's the crime rate like? I've never seen any crime here. The only thing you do get now and again is where the Israeli soldiers will mishandle some people. Yeah, and that's something you'll get. But yeah, it's a nice, very nice place. Come visit this place. Bring your families. Yeah, you can go alone here as well, any time of the day, any time of the night. Totally fine. Yeah, no problem. You won't get any hassling, any issues over here. Yeah, you can come here. I mean, they lock the mosque after Isha. That's because the Israeli soldiers has restrictions. So after Isha, they lock the mosque, and before Fajr they open it. So, but besides that, all days open. So Muslims can enter anytime. Foreigners, they don't allow non-Muslims to come all the time. There's certain times in the day where they allow them, and yeah, with a guide as well. And they also are very strict on clothing as well. So if a person's wearing inappropriate clothing, sometimes when it comes skirts and all that. They actually make them wear a cloth, a long sort of cloth, cover their body. Yeah, no pickpocket, alhamdulillah, no pickpockets here. You get the odd people that beggars, but you don't get pickpockets here. Alhamdulillah, people are very, because they haven't been touched by the tourism. Then obviously, I can't really say much. I mean, around here it's pretty much safe. I don't think there's any problems you'll get. Children walking. I've even travelled all throughout Palestine. Yeah, from the north of Palestine all the way down south. Haven't had any issues or anything. Yes, there's one of these crows. See these crows here? They're very different than.
Greybacked.
Yeah, they're called greyback.
I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
They look quite nice.
Hello, hello, crow. Hello. He's hiding from me.
Scavengers.
Yeah. So this guy's a bit hungry, as you can see. So, I mean, from my experience, I've never heard anyone that's been harassed or anything. Foreigners been harassed. Palestinians, unfortunately, that's a different story. But foreigners, Muslims, you don't really get that problem here. Yeah, we've met the family that lives there. There's basically one woman left, and she is the only kind of direct heir of the first person that it was given to. So Salahuddin, direct heir of the first person that it was given to. So Salahuddin Ayyubi, he gifted as a waqf to, or he gifted it to his one of his soldiers, his generals, who was a Moroccan. Yeah. So this is they say that Sulaiman alayhi salam, Maqam Sulaiman. So this is the Maqam Sulaiman. Right. Sulaiman is not buried here, but it's just called a maqam, like a place of remembrance. It's a place of remembrance, Sulaiman alayhi salam. They've actually even got like a fake grave here as well, fake kind of grave thing here. Yeah, so like we said, we went there. So the house had to be passed down as a waqf to the members of the family, and there's only one member of that family left now. It's a lady, old lady, and once she passes away, it's going to go back to the Muslims. Yeah, so no, we don't have any evidence that he died here, but they've just called it that, and people have, I think, kept saying it so much that they've decided to believe it now, but there's no evidence that he was here. The reason why there isn't much evidence about this is she was having a bit of a rest here. Yeah, so let me try to see if I can sit down on this. So the reason why they say about the Sulaiman alayhi salam being here is because obviously the stories in the Quran mentioning about Sulaiman alayhi salam and Sham and Ard al-Muqaddas. But the thing is, the reality is that archaeologists, the archaeologist that we spoke to, the head of Masjid Al-Aqsa, she was basically saying that there is no evidence to prove from an archaeological perspective that Sulaiman alayhi salam was ever here. There's no, like, normally in archaeology you'll find things like ruins here, or you'll find, pottery, or you'll find any sort of like things that can be dated. We don't have anything dated from the rough era of Sulaiman alayhi salam. Nothing. After that we have lots of things, but not from the time of Sulaiman alayhi salam. Yeah, so most of these places where people are buried, they're just maqams. The only one prophet that we 100% know that is buried in a certain location is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the only one prophet we can guarantee, alhamdulillah, that he's buried there. But no one else we can guarantee. Yeah, there's no other guarantee. I haven't been in the tunnels. Yeah, there are some tours that take place, but the thing about the locals here is the locals don't like they don't like Muslims going to these areas because it kind of bolsters for the non-Muslims their claim. So like if Muslims start going to these areas and paying for this tourism, then what happens is it's like saying, well, you know, we told you that Jews were here before. So it kind of like it worked against the local Muslims living here. So that's why they don't like visiting these kind of places, and they don't recommend it. I mean, I've visited a lot of places in Palestine in my past 4 visits. It's my 5th visit now. So past 4 visits, there's quite a lot of historical places you can see if you're interested. But you know, it's up to you if you want to go. Have you had any kashf while being in this place? I've had live stream kashf. Yeah, live stream kashf all the time, man. Live stream kashf all the time, man. So anyway, this is where we are. It's basically just sitting down here, chilling. So after Zuhr, so here they pray Asr, the early time Asr, which is one shadow. For those of you guys who don't know what one shadow means, so basically what it means is, if I actually demonstrate to you guys, I'll do a little demonstration. So Atif, if you can get a twig. So if you guys can see this, yeah. So this basically has a shadow. You can see the shadow there, yeah. Can you see the shadow? Yes. The stick is a bit bent. Is there any straight stick? I'll show you how the Asr time works. So many people have excellent. Right. So this is basically a stick. Now, if I dig this stick into the ground here, which I can't do as well. Okay, excellent, mashallah. Alright, so can you guys see that? So as you can see, there is here a shadow. Yeah, so you can see a shadow there. So this shadow that's over here, basically, that shadow is not the size of this twig. So this twig is that long, so the shadow should potentially be this long. So once the shadow reaches over here, Asr time starts here. And this is what we call the first shadow, the one shadow of Asr. And this is according to the majority of scholars. They say Asr starts when the shadow reaches here. And according to Imam Abu Hanifa, he says no, the shadow has to become double, so over here has to reach for Asr time to start. Yeah, so it's much more. So over here, roughly, the shadow over here will reach about 4:30. It's going to reach this part. Yeah, and then roughly maybe, 5:30. You can say 5:30. Yeah, probably 5:30, maybe 5:45. It's going to reach over here. So this is the idea of the concept of. Okay, isn't 1 week quite a long time there? Yeah, it's quite a long time there, but you get to kind of familiarize yourself. If you just come here just to see things, just do a quick like 1 or 2 day, yeah, that's fine. But if you want to absorb everything, you want to relax, you want to feel, the environment, then yeah, 1 week is good, because there's lots to see here as well, lots to eat as well. Is the Imam still doing dua upon the Saudis in the dua kunut? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't heard him say it so far. I've been here. Well, we've had how many fajrs here so far? 3? 2 fajrs? 2 fajrs, yeah? 2. Yeah, 2 fajrs we've had over here. I haven't heard him say yet. I mean, we've had the same Imam leading so far in all the salats. But we'll see if there's any other Imam that comes. But anyway, I thought I'd just show you guys the one shadow, how the one shadow thing works. What do you think, Atif? Should we move on? Okay, so yeah, so if you're gonna come here, definitely, it's not something, even your first time coming here, there's gonna be a lot of things you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss, and then you have to come a second time, a third time, I think, because it's a lot to take in as well. So yeah, it's a lot to take in as well. So yeah, there's a lot of history as well, and if you like looking at old kind of historical buildings, then there's a lot to definitely see. If you even like going to visit maybe churches to see how, because they're quite religious here, are the Christians. It's not like England where, they say they're Christian, but they don't even go to church. It's not one of those ones. It's actually very kind of religious people here. The women in some denominations, they cover their heads. And hopefully we're going to go to Bethlehem. So Bethlehem, the hymns for Bethlehem, yeah? You all know that. Away in a manger. And yeah, everyone knows that one. So Bethlehem is called Bayt al-Lahm. Bayt al-Lahm. That's what the Arabic term for it is, Bayt al-Lahm. And Bethlehem is what they call it in English. So that's basically the place. Does Sabil do shorter tours? They do 4 or 5 day ones, yeah.
Come on your own?
You can come on your own as well. Yeah, you can definitely.
Very welcome.
You can come on your own. Alhamdulillah. Okay, should we have some water? Right, this is the water time now. So you have some first. So here's some water we're going to drink. So you can see the tap. So I'm going to try to do a technique. You guys can watch me. Oh, it's warm.
It is warm.
Yeah, so warm water. Yeah, so these are the Israeli soldiers. Gates. Okay, some more doves here. You got some water? I guess. I get it. No, okay.
او اسمع خذ لي واحده هات واحده لا خذيهم ميه عادي اشرب هذا بكره بتدوب جيبي 4
Okay, so I'm gonna buy some water, guys. Yeah. Actually, you guys want juice or something? Try juice.
Yeah, let's try some of that tea.
So come هذا. Iced tea, yeah? Come.
هو هيو
هيو 6
6 5 6
كم هاي
6 You want one of these iced teas?
Let's try some of the drink.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have iced tea. شكرا.
كمان واحده
شلون? So these are the locals. Yeah.
خذ هي 20 هي 20 وبدك هلا انت
شكراً،
جبت 3
شكراً.
بس صح؟
Yeah.
Okay, so Jazakallah khair. Feels good. Cold bottle. Okay, so you just saw basically how we buy stuff here. You try to speak Arabic with them, but they'll speak English with you if they want to learn. Yeah, so they do the Dolorosa. Yeah, they do every day. They kind of come there and they do a little tour. Yeah, segregation's fine. They have a separate area because the place is so big and it's not confined. Yeah, you don't really kind of sense the idea of people having they're being all together. There's definitely a sense of segregation. Women prayed in a separate area, but because it's such a big area, it's like a park when you go with your family. The park basically. So, okay, so here we're going through this gate here. We're going through this gate here. Yes, this is called the Lion's Gate. Yeah, I was telling you this is Hamza's gate. But Hamza's not here today. Lion's Gate, Bab al-Asbat. So these are like foreigners. Yeah, and these are cars that come in. Yeah, so we have cars here, ambulance. I mean, they charge about 750. Wa alaikum assalam.
Taxi brother.
Shukran, shukran.
You want to go see Ibrahim, Musa. You have 3 Sahaba inside.
Yeah, so this is where the Sahaba are buried. It's the graveyard. And we'll come here another day, inshallah, to check this out. We're just gonna do a little walk. Yeah, we'll just do a little walk down here.
Taxi.
Check out. You wanna walk down here?
This guy.
Oh, this look is proper hot. That's good, man.
Quite magnificent gate that is.
So this is the Lions Gate. Lions Gate. So this is peak time, so 750 is a good price. Yeah, including flights as well. 750 including flights. So it's quite good, alhamdulillah. So these are another set of graves. Yeah, so these are like, so let's go down here, check out some, can we go to High Point?
Yeah.
Let's go. Some reason signal keeps, imagine these people, here they are here. Alhamdulillah, nice and peaceful. Imagine reading a book somewhere here. Ah, it feels so good. Imagine doing a dars here, subhanallah. Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten about Surah Mulk, inshallah. I'll be doing Surah Mulk, definitely. Yeah, Surah Mulk is on the schedule. So can you see all of this? So that's what I said, there's a lot to see here. And you get quite tired as well. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. 60-degree view, yeah? Okay, so you want to see 360-degree view? Alright, let's start from this. If you can see the distance, that's Dome of the Rock. Yeah, so we'll go this way. So you go this way, you can see all of that, the hills there. All that. You can see the hills there. You can see all of that. Yeah, Brother Atif's there. Yeah, Brother Atif's there. I think these are some grapevines, you know, so randomly growing. And then you see the rest of the grave. Then you can see the walls of Masjid Al-Aqsa. Those are the walls of Masjid Al-Aqsa. So the graveyard's not within the compound. Those are the walls. You come back there, and there you have it. Yeah, so Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I hope you guys have benefit from that. I'm just gonna have some drink. Oh, feels good. Yeah, this is the only Muslim graveyard. So this graveyard is only for Muslims. So when you enter a graveyard, we give salam to the graves, and you know, it's recommended to make dua for them as well, reciting Surah Fatiha as well, and sending reward to the graves. According to many of the scholars, is also permissible as well. Yeah, I'm staying there. Our group's staying here until Sunday. Yeah, so it's not Sunday we leave. But yeah, there's a lot to see. We still haven't done outside excursions yet. So outside excursions going to Hebron, which is Al-Khalil, the place of Ibrahim alayhi salam city. And then we're going to go to like places like the Dead Sea, where you know that water, where you float in that water. And there's also Jericho, which is one of the oldest cities in the world, apparently. So we got a lot, still got a lot to see, alhamdulillah. So as you can see, it's blistering hot here. I don't know if you can see the sweat on my forehead. Yeah, but there's some sweat there. So anyway, Salam Abrar. Your cousins are in my tour group. What's their names? Are you going to the West Bank? Yeah, inshallah, we're going to Hebron. Inshallah, we'll be going there probably Thursday, I think. Should we walk up there? Alright, just gonna do a little walk. See, that's what I say. You see this colour of the sky? It's different, isn't it? You don't get this colour in England in summer. Have you noticed? And I want to know why that is. Even in Spain, the colour is similar to this. So is it because of the position of the UK on the earth, or? So the grave of Ibrahim alayhi salam, we don't really know. Yeah, we have no real kind of proof that it is, but a lot of people say that it is. So we're just going by their word for it. So we don't really know. There's no evidence to prove it. Yeah, so this is where we said the Muslims' graves, all this continues. Some dogs there as well. As you can see, well, you guys can't see. You can see. Okay, some more graves around here. Yeah, no point getting emotional, that's the thing. Ah, okay, sound. Sounds strange, yeah? Hello? Hello? Sound like alien, a bit alien. Yeah, okay, so we are in the graveyard, but there's a bit of shelter here, so it produces reverberation. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I think I've probably done the longest tour with you guys I've ever done. So as you can see over there, Zionist vibrations for brainwashing. That's an interesting one. So those walls, those are the walls of the old city. So we're outside of the mosque now. But that's the perimeter. Yeah, so this used to be, remember, like it's a very secure city. So attacks from the enemies was stopped by these big walls. Anyway, anything else you guys want to ask me? I think I've done basically all this part. This is actually the first time I'm actually coming on this side. Yeah, so the barakah of Brother Atif and the barakah of you guys. Yeah, I've actually come to a part of Alright, so again, we're on another peak, and you can see over here you should have a tour with me. I mean, I've been here 5 times, so I've heard it so many times. If you come 5 times, I think you'll be better than me, inshallah. I should have actually, if I had my vlog then, the first time I came, we did the whole tour of Palestine. I could have shown you a whole of Palestine, yeah, from top to bottom. Unfortunately, Qadr Allah's, whatever Allah decrees happens. So I can't go past here because I'm wearing sandals, and these kind of weeds, they don't really mix. Okay, so but the Atif has gone all the way to the edge Chalo, if he can go to the edge, then why can't I go to the edge? Actually, it's a bit dangerous here, so I think I'll stop here. Okay, Atif can go there, I can't go there. Okay, to Saeed and family. Okay, mashallah, Saeed, yeah. Inshallah I will. Wa alaikum assalam. Is it haram to walk over a grave? It's not haram, but it's disrespectful. But you should walk on the sides, so where the person is most likely not buried. So the army of Palestinians, I don't know, you know. It depends what you mean by close. It depends what you mean by close. Yeah, all these people, yeah. So as you can see, I'm trying to walk on the edges. I'm gonna walk back now. Ya Allah. So if you come here, yeah, so there's a lot to see, and I would advise that you try and make sure you have the right walking shoes as well, because it's quite hilly. I'm gonna try to sit down here. Allahu Akbar. Lillahi alhamd. Is it really warm there? I can't actually describe it, guys. Basically, I'm dying. That's how warm it is. Well, when I say I'm dying, that means it's very warm. Should we try going down there?
Yeah,
I think we can actually go from there outside the hole.
Yeah.
And do like a hole.
I think we're not going far from the hotel that way. The views across this side is what we do.
Did you get some good pictures? Yeah, I couldn't come there. I don't know how you get through all that.
That's okay. Nothing major.
Yeah, so it's very warm here. I don't know what factor 8 is. Factor 4, I don't know what factor 50 is. Yeah, but I usually get sunburn on my nose. Yeah, but I usually get sunburn on my nose because I got a big nose. So I usually get a nose burn.
Yes, nose.
Yeah, no, mine is usually a nose burn. Yeah, and I'll have a nose burn, and then hopefully when I come back, it will slowly fade away.
Can you date please?
Okay, that's 1402, which is basically about 40 years ago.
Okay.
40 years ago. So yeah, I haven't bought any. So the last time I came, I don't know if you guys seen my pictures of the last time I came, the first time I came rather. We went to these hot places, like at the moment in Jericho, they're saying it's 45 degrees. 45 degrees Celsius, yeah? Which is basically, you know, death. Yeah, malakul maut temperature. So, yeah, malakul maut temperature. So, I was like proper brown. Like really, really dark. My skin had become. So I think this time that might happen as well because of you guys. MashaAllah, thank you very much. Are there strong places to study there for a talib ilm? like University of Medina, Azhar, Salam Wa. I'm not sure, you know. There are places, there's universities. Madrasas, I'm not too sure because of the government's restrictions, but there are a lot of scholars here. And it's actually, in fact, one of the first times I came, I led in the Dome of the Rock. I've got my video on my YouTube channel to prove it, that is. After I led, this guy came to me and he said, are you Hanafi? I said, yeah. And he actually was very interested in studying Hanafi fiqh. He said, when I was young, I studied in Nablus. We have got a community there of Hanafi fiqh. So we study Hanafi fiqh there. So it was quite interesting. What time is it there? So at the moment it's 3:15. Islamic University of Gaza. I'm not sure. I haven't really kind of asked around too much about that because we're so busy on other things. But if I do find someone who knows, I probably will try to ask. No, I don't wear any sunscreen. Can you go there? Yeah, okay, just right up here. No sunscreen for me. Pakistani. I just Pathan Pakistani style. Yeah. Just go with the flow, get sunburn, and then complain to the doctor. So this is what it's like outside. This is what the streets are like. So we are at one of the corners. This is one of the corners of the old city now. This is one of the corners. And if you look all the way down there, where we came from, you can't see it, but another corner. Yeah, for the martyrs of Quds. Yeah, for the martyrs of Quds, a memorial. But this is busy outside.
This junction.
Yep, definitely. Drive on the right hand side before you guys ask. This is what it's like. Very hot. Over here it's quite hot.
That's like friendly.
Yeah. Boris Johnson won't be cycling here. So as you can see over there, you have all that valley. Why is the grass all yellow?
All level grass. It's baking, isn't it? It's actually burning and baking in the sun, isn't it?
Okay.
And it's got stone underneath, so it's not getting nutrients and water.
Yeah.
So, and you can see it's artificially been planted. It's not natural.
Oh, it's artificial.
But if you look at trees, I think they've been planted. Rather than natural growth, you have different levels of maturity.
Okay, so they all look the same age.
Yeah. The top bit, they're not, but I think it's all been planted around the settlements, isn't it?
Yeah,
whatever they've
yeah.
been constructing.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, someone's saying I might get skin cancer. A bit too late to tell me that now.
I got some.
A bit too late, man. Okay, Boris Osman Ali Johnson. Oh yeah, I heard about that. His granddad was a Hafiz of Quran. Yeah, and he got caught for treachery. Astaghfirullah. Inna Allah. Okay, so as you can see,
Security fort there.
that.
It's really.
Oh, it's probably some.
We can see it from our.
Yeah. So here's some bread for the birds and the bees. So as we come through here, painted buildings. I don't know. Are they? It's natural. So this is outside. We're walking down here. As you can see, cars, people. And you see the signpost behind me. Yeah, if I show you guys. It's written in Hebrew, then you got Arabic, and then you got like transliteration as well. So if you do come here, I would say that you know, try to bring money with you, a bit of money, because things are a bit expensive here. So the prices are very similar to England prices. Okay, and if you do have like money left over, you can always, you know, help those who are needy. and maybe the things that you buy is going to help, obviously, you know, the trade here for the Muslims, business, so they can support themselves as well. And these people generally, if you just go up to a random person, shop and just give them extra money or say keep the change, they won't accept it. Yeah, so they're like that. They're very self-dignified people. They have a lot of respect for themselves as well. If you know Arabic, can you understand Hebrew? Not necessarily. Yeah, sometimes you can, but the problem is a lot of the words they're pronounced very differently. So there might be a similar word in Arabic, but pronounced differently. So I actually did study a bit of Hebrew in the past. I did some self-study of Hebrew, and I tried to read the Torah in Hebrew, and I learned a bit of it. But that's as far as mine go. I can't really speak with anyone. So it's very busy outside, very hot, the ground reflecting the sun. So, you know, you're gonna get a lot of that over here, and a lot of pollution as well. Yeah, so I wouldn't advise people to walk outside the old city too much. I can show you the Jewish area maybe another time, and it's obviously it's much more modernized than this. They've got like McDonald's, and they've got all that, and it's all kosher meat, so you know you can really go there and you can actually eat from their places. Yeah, so that's something interesting if you're interested in. Grass is like in England seeing the sun.
It gets water.
So yeah, I think at night time, do you see that they have got those automatic sprinklers? Yeah, so this, mashallah, very nice and peaceful. I'm surprised people don't see here, but I suppose yeah, sound and all that. So now we are coming up to King Herod's Gate. So this is King Herod's Gate. So we can go through here, but we won't. We'll do that another time. We'll go through the main gate, which is the Salahuddin Gate. And I'll show you how to get to our hotel. So the horns beeping here, very familiar sound in Muslim places. MashaAllah, is there some guy praying his Dhuhr? Yeah. So these are some shops you can go to. There are lots of hotels here as well. Yeah, it looks very beautiful. So this is King Herod's Gate. So from that corner that we came from, this is the first gate that you're going to come to. Why can't there be a love? There's always... Why can't there be a love? There's always been in the past, you know, cohesion. And these are these settlers. You can see them. They wear those funny kind of... These guys are a bit aggressive ones. Yeah, so they let you... So this is King Herod's Gate. So you can enter the old city from here, right, if you want. Or you can enter it further on. And we're going to enter it further. So you see it says Herod's Gate, Damascus Gate. That's the Salahuddin Gate. the Damascus Gate. We call it the Salahuddin Gate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So here, families sitting down, chilling out in the shade of this. So if you've been to Spain and you've seen Hamra Palace and these places, very similar to this. Very similar structure. You can see the architecture was the peak of Muslim, the golden age. Yeah. MashaAllah, underwear shops. I don't know why they have that. I have that in Pakistan as well, underwear shops. A shop that's selling underwears. So I think in the UK we're a bit more discreet about having a shop, underwear shop. But they've got one here. Okay, so these are like small little shops Muslims own. Okay, so these are some of the Jewish community. Okay, and look what we got there. Arab fried chicken. Yeah, AFC. So you got AFC, Arab fried chicken. Okay, so I think this wall is massive. Yeah, just look at that. Massive wall. Inshallah, may Allah allow you to be able to come here, inshallah, make it easy for you. Occupied Andalus. Yeah, maybe. Arab fried chicken. We had actually ate here. It's not bad, it's a bit like Dixie's. Yeah, a bit like Dixie's. MashaAllah, you know, a lot of the people here are very, very kind, good people. Kind. So here's some landscaping. We have landscaping here. Looks like they've done this without your permission. It looks like they've done this without your permission.
Well, as they always do. What's on is here?
You know, and the strange thing is these people love Pakistanis. If you go to them and they ask you where you're from, say you're from Pakistan, trust me. Yeah, it's worked. Don't say you're from England, say Pakistan and they will love you. If you say UK, they don't really care that much. Say Pakistan. Yeah, Pakistan, Hind, India, Pakistan, that kind of area. I don't know if they know Bangladesh that well. Sure they do. It's like, I think it's like, for them, it's like when we treat all Arabs the same. Yeah, we say, where are you from? You're Arab. And that could be like Moroccan all the way to, you know, someone from United Arab Emirates. So this is basically what's happening so far. I don't know why they love Pakistanis, you know. They love Pakistanis, you know. I think Pakistan stands up for their minutes. That the holder of this passport is not allowed to go to Israel. Doesn't recognize it. So they have a lot of respect for. And there must be some other sort of like political sort of like, and maybe Kashmir as well, the idea of Kashmir. A lot of sort of overlap you have. So are you guys all still with me? Are you guys all still with me? My battery isn't a Jannatul Firdaus battery yet, so it's gonna finish soon. So as you can see, this is Magharat Sulaiman. This is the King Solomon's quarries. Yeah, King Solomon's quarries. Can we go in there? I think the signal's going to cut off if we go into it.
Shall I ask?
Signal, yeah, ask them.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's
My signal might cut off. So as you can see,
Did you get reception?
no, I don't think you'll go. I don't think you'll. Signal, no signal.
It's only 10. It's only 10.
Yeah. I'll charge my battery in, and then we'll come back. Because then I can just record and upload it. So this is some of you guys were asking about the excavation of under the mosque. And you guys want to see, yeah? Put your hand up if you guys want to see it. Let me know if you guys want to see it. Yeah, so this is like underground, what they've dug. Now, if you guys tell me, enough people tell me you guys want to see it, I'll come another day with Atif, inshallah, and we'll do a tour of it. But I won't be able to be live. It'll have to be recorded. Right, so this is a map of the whole of the old city. Yeah. So you see where he's put his finger? Basically. Yeah. So here is where Zan's gate, where we left from.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And this is, feels good, man. Nice. Damascus Gate.
Yeah.
We're coming towards here.
Yeah, we're going.
So we have actually left here. Actually, Lions Gate's over here.
Yeah, we came out here.
Yeah.
Okay, down the
So we
middle
came
cemetery.
here.
Yeah.
Where all the came here.
We've done a quarter of this.
And so basically, this is what I'm telling you guys, the big. And you guys are saying to me, yeah, you know, you can do it the whole week. That's the map. Yeah. So there's lots to see here. Lots to see. So we're coming towards. This is the famous, the gates of Salahuddin Ayyubi, Damascus Gate. Yeah, Salahuddin Ayyubi Gate, coming towards it, nice sort of like dip here. Yes, you guys want to see, yeah? It's only one person saying, only blogger's only saying he wants to see it. Some Palestinian music there, or nasheed, the way you want to call it. So some of you guys might come here and stay in the Golden Wall. See over there in the distance, Golden Wall Hotel. It's over there. That's the Golden Wall Hotel there. Some of you guys have probably stayed here. It's a very common one that people stay in. It's a very common one that people stay in. And there's some other ones around here, all. So my battery is close to ending. Hopefully we should be able to get back to our hotel. Yeah, I know the Muslims don't like going there. But I don't know. What do you guys? It's a difficult one. The locals, they don't like it. You tell me and I'll decide. If you want to see, if you just want to look at it, see of how far these people have gone to try and prove that the Jewish history is here, then we can have a look at it. You're gonna go out the gate, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so then I vote no, okay. Fair play. No votes. So we'll see what the majority say. Majority let us know. I mean, it's not something which is wrong to go to. And it's not all of the Muslims don't really against it. But it's just the group that the guys that we know. The group that the guys that we know. They don't like it themselves. So this is the Damascus Gate. Yeah, this is where the main sort of like you see on the news. This is the main gate they come through. And what I'll do actually, I'll ask some local people what they think of us visiting that place. Yeah, sound good? Yeah, we'll ask them. So if they don't like it, I think it might be a good idea not to go. Respect them. Okay, so this is where people chill out, sit in the evenings. At the moment they don't sit, it's too hot. Yeah, but in the evenings. See, the thing is, I think it's probably more to do with confirming, right, that the excavations are valid. So these are the guards you can see. So these are local people selling things. Figs. We buy some.
I got some.
You got some, yeah?
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, okay. So these are like dania, grapes. Grapes of this place must be excellent. Yeah, if you want to buy some phone covers, bandanas. Yeah, we all need bandanas. Remember those bandana age? Everyone used to. Yeah, watch. So you can see everyone just like getting on with it here. Yeah, mashallah, motorbike man with about 50 cartons. Yeah, sweets. Caps, yeah, anyone need any caps? Anyone need any caps for me to bring for them? Yeah, well, when the kids come here, trust me, you guys think it's Jannatul Firdaus for them. Yeah, some shirts, you got random stuff they sell here. All just random, again, underwear shop. Cool drinks here, fresh oranges here, just so nice. Sorry, yes.
Oh, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Wallah. It's too hot for me, bro. You want to get coffee? You can get it. I can sit with you. I might have some green tea.
Come on, let's get some green tea then.
Got some green tea, guys. Yeah, we got some shisha here as well. So this is, as you can see, this was like chill out here. You got some menu there.
What do you like?
I'll have
Green tea at the bottom.
green tea, man. Green tea for me. What salam?
There.
Thank you, shukran.
One green tea. One mint.
Mint, yes. Mint, excellent.
I'll have
One for me.
I'll have a cappuccino.
Mint tea. So that's what we ordered here.
I hear you're very good here. Yeah. They told me you're good here.
Brother, do you have phone charger?
What?
Samsung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to charge my phone so I can.
Good job, Thomas. Yes. Oh, love the smell of coffee. I haven't had this in here.
Currency is shekels. So it's shekels here.
4.3 per pound.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah.
Lovely smell. Like what? Yeah, actually, good like that.
Yeah. So you can imagine the past when there was no fans.
You know,
What people used to do.
not.
Because then if you
Not.
if you think about the mosque now, how hot it gets.
You want to try the one?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some, yeah. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Ya Allah. Yeah, so we've only got a little bit of time left on our battery.
Okay.
So I wanted to do food.
The fruit's amazing.
Yeah, okay. I'll taste some
season?
fruit for you guys.
Season?
Yeah, you finished your biryani, yeah? So alhamdulillah, it's still going on. Very hot and sweaty. Yeah. But they have fresh fruit over here, fresh fruit juices. You've got I'll try to show you in a bit, but unfortunately my battery's going to finish. But alhamdulillah, I mean, last time I came, I only had 3G service. This time 4G.
Okay.
So the signal is more consistent.
Well, a nice high point. Reasonable.
Yeah. And it was strange, when we went there, it kept cutting off.
Oh.
Yeah, it kept cutting off there.
Okay.
I don't know if the rock interference or something.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Bit of a valley there, isn't it?
Okay, haven't had your breakfast yet. Yeah, mashallah. And we've had our breakfast. So what kind of things do you guys want to see here besides the sights? So I'm going to be showing you guys hopefully every day sights. What kind of things would you guys like to see? You guys let me know, inshallah. and I'll try to sort something out, hopefully. So for those of you guys who can't come here or have plans to come here, at least you've got like some shukran ya akhi. Shukran. Thank you very much, brother. So this is the green tea, guys. Yeah, same feel. Bethlehem is a very nice place, so I'll show you guys Bethlehem. Very kind of Can you talk to some of the locals online? Yeah, we can talk to the locals. Inshallah. So what do you guys want to speak? You want to hear the Arabic? Or you want to hear the English? What do you guys want to hear? Yeah. Fresh. This is the fresh stuff, guys. Fresh stuff. In hot weather, having some of this cools you down, man. I wonder what those fruit are. Is that a dragon fruit? I think so. Thank you very much. Shukran. Akhi. Shukran. So, Mark, what's his name? Mark Twain. Oh my God. This is so fabulous. I've never ever tasted something like this before. What do you call this? Have you seen this? What do you call this? You call this
That's good. Sure, you want me to talk when you now.
Okay, so we got something here. I don't know what it's called.
Turkish delight doesn't talk.
We tried kunafa. No, I have to say minty and baklava. Some people swear by it, but I found it to be overrated. Okay, so I don't know what this thing is yet. So it looks a bit like a cube of sugar.
Oh, it's nougat.
Okay.
That's the Afghan something.
So what do you dip it or just eat it? Eat it, yeah. Okay. Ikhtilaf. Difference of opinion, yeah.
Look, you just eat it. Nice. This is delicate.
Okay, it's nougat, yeah.
Yeah, nougat.
And it's got like coconut shavings on there.
Yeah. That's good cocktail. It's really
Let's
good.
have a taste of this then.
Oh, that's really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta learn this Mark how he does them.
Tea bag with mint. No, something else. There's a special.
And you can't make this stuff up, yeah?
No? Okay.
What kind of tea bags do you use?
I'll try the other sip of that.
Yeah, have it.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Oh, that's good, guys.
Oh no. You haven't put sugar in yours? Do you?
I don't have sugar.
Oh, it just the sweetness of the mint comes out. Just put a little bit of sugar in.
Okay, guys. Brother Atif is saying to me, put a bit of sugar in here. Yeah, but unfortunately, see what's happened. I've come to Palestine. I'm adding sugar to my tea. And so this is. What is it called? ما اسمه هذا؟ حلقوم تركي. It's called حلقوم تركي, guys. حلقوم تركي.
I'm going to try two more.
Some more حلقومs, guys.
Try one of those.
Yeah, okay, so it's a bit like Turkish delight, yeah? Cut into cubes. Yeah, so okay, let's have a taste of this. a bit jelly, isn't it? A bit jelly, like
It's all about the texture.
okay.
Wait,
Tastes a bit cardboardy.
can't blame it. Honey, milk sugar.
It's not too sweet. It's a bit like Turkish delight.
Very delicate.
Turkish delightish. Okay, I'll show you guys our view, what our view is for the battery finishes.
But I'm going to get extension links.
Does he have a charger? That's alright, do you? I'll just go back to the hotel and charge it. We've got a fast charger there.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, finished.